Hello, all you hardcore boxing fans. How are you doing? Something a bit different today. Questions keep getting sent in all the time. So we're going to do something off cuff that's not all boxing related. It might be a little bit of boxing, but just going to go through a few of these. Some of them that we get sent in a bit close to knuckle, but keep them coming because I know I'm in your thoughts, but I'm not going to read them all out. All right, let's get me. Oh, this is early this morning. We'll get stuck in there. We'll sort all these questions are. Some of them quite funny, but some of them are from genuine people. So, right. Right, here we go. Porky, do you know Steve Rafe? Yeah, I know Steve Rafe, and I like Steve Rafe. He's from up north. I've actually been to his house, Steve's. It was a few years ago. He's worked in boxing industry years, put shows on and that. Done unlicensed shows. He's mates with Dennis Hobson, who obviously I know used to work for Phil Jeffries, Sunderland. Big shout out, Phil Jaffer. He's in Thailand with his son Tony, who I believe has got he's got like a franchise gyms. They're all dotted all over the world, aren't they? Tony's places. So he's helped setting something with Tony out there in Thailand. So I hope he's all right. But yeah, I like Steve Rafe. He was fantastic when I went up to see him in Newcastle. I think I did an interview. It's on channel. I met his wife, or his partner. They were nice. I had a cuppa and a chat at afternoon there. Bang on. So yeah, I know Steve Rafe, and I'm sorry that Steve's got some problems at the moment. I can't think why he'd have any issues. It's all a bit mad up there, isn't it, up north with social media and he said, she said, and I hope Steve's all right. And somebody sent me a picture, somebody thrown paint all over his house, which is not nice, is it? So, but I don't get involved in all that. That's the one I throw paint on mine, but I'm insured. I'll end up with a few quid out of job to do. But yeah, I like Steve Rafe. He's all right. He's a good boxing bloke. He's a big Newcastle fan. Pulled his leg when I went up there a couple of times because Michael Owen terrorised them, didn't he, after the World Cup up there, didn't he? Do you remember? 3-0, wasn't it? But yeah, so Steve Rafe's all right. Rest of them about all them boys up there. Decker Heggie. I've never met Decker. He's been on my channel once. I think it's on members area. Okay, put Decker on members. Listen, I'll put anybody who I want on my channel. Nobody's going to tell me who I can and can't have on here. All right, I might even just put that out if I want, or I won't. It's up to me, but I don't know him, never met him. He was a bit controversial in our interview with me, and I thought, no. I think he asked me if I had what's my problem with travellers or something. I don't know if he was just trying to be controversial. I don't know with Decker. And I went, what? Because I was critical of Billy Joe and John Fury. Billy Joe failed the dope test. John Fury is always going to clip somebody or fight somebody who's been hard at Nick 8 years, not throwing a punch. So if that's racist against travellers, I don't know. I didn't know where they were coming from, or if I had a problem with them. I don't know if I criticise Anthony Joshua's performance or Dylan White's failing a drug test. Does that make me a racist? I don't know. Stuff like that. It's water off the duck's back to me. So that's that one addressed. The other one, people keep asking me. I don't know if people keep trying to stir the pot. He's a guy I've not met. Brian Cockrell. I've not met him. I don't know him. People send me links all the time. What do you think to this? What do you think to that? Well, when you've got a man running around saying that he's outran a police helicopter in Mondeo, now it takes some believing, but then to go say he's a Group N rally driver, don't know. But then the more links that keep getting sent. San Francisco 49ers wanted to sign him for NFL. I don't know how to get to America. Can't get into America, can you, if you're a serious criminal? I don't know. Peter Fury can't get into America. He's tried. I've tried. I'm not a serious criminal, but I've got a criminal record, and you can't go there. So I don't know how Brian would be playing in NFL, breaking world records and all that. And I don't deadlifts and all that. He's big enough, isn't he? Or he was. So I don't know him. And the baying mob of throwing petrol bombs on his house, aren't they? I don't know what's going on. I don't really care about all that. So I don't know him. No, I don't know him. People think they know you because you're on social media, but no, I don't know him. I think I know him, but good luck to him. The other guy, Paddy, I don't know. All them lot all seem to have beef or falling out. I don't know him, Paddy. I don't know him. Bit patch on eye. Somebody said he lives in a shed near a river. Smokes weed all day. Well, he's got right idea, hasn't he? I wish I could do that. Got too many responsibilities. Good luck to him. I do know this though. He's done a big sentence, hasn't he, and got through it. So anybody that's giving him stick on social media, it'll go straight over his head because he's seen other side of coin, hasn't he, in life. So it'll be food and drink to him. So but I've heard he's like not to be messed about with. He always he's always got problems with another family because I watched a program a bit back. Is it the Sayers family? I don't know. But when I was a young lad at 20, and I remember moving on to cons as a 21-year-old from YPs to Hull, there were some Geordie lads in there, and some of them knew, is it John Sayers? When he doing a big sentence then, 15-year or so? I might have that wrong. And as a young lad at the time, I was thinking, God, I hope that bloke don't come in here. There was some scary stories going about. And I thought, oh, you don't want to mess with them. So, but I don't know. But I think anybody that can do 10 stretches and 15 stretches, like my friend Frank, and Jimmy Tibbs, Peter Fury, and if you can get through all that, all this people going around putting windows through them, throwing paint on houses, smashing cars up and that, it wouldn't bother anybody when they've done that kind of jail, would it? So I hope they all resolve all their issues, all them, but I don't know any of them. Only Stephen Rafe. I met Stephen Rafe, and he was a gentleman with me. So I don't even know that Darren G, but I've started watching a couple of his videos, but only a couple. But he's a brave kid, isn't he? He's done a lot of jail, hasn't he? So people on YouTube who are going to give these people stick, who've been in Nick and done the amount of time that they've done, they won't give you a second for. You would never be able to break them down if they've been through all that. So that's how I look at it anyway. So I hope they all get this issue sorted. But no, I don't want to go on any of the channels. Somebody's asked me. Not for me, that you'll not see me on other people's channels. No. Ultra Tech, thanks for the shout out on your channel. I'm not interested in coming on. I don't know if Julian is. He's on holiday in Tenerife. I'm sure you can ask him, or I'll send. Tell you what I'll do, Ultra. Because you like poaching people who come on my channel, don't you? Like Rico and now Julian. I'll send Rico Julian's email, and he'll send it to you. You know, I might even have your email. Ultra, you've got my email, haven't you? Email me and I'll ask Julian if I can send you his email. But so you can work it out amongst yourselves, get him on your channel. It's a time thing with Julian. You'd have to fit it around you. I know sometimes you just do a live, don't you? On spur at moment. Julian he likes to be a bit more organised. He's not the type of guy that you can just ring up and say, I'm doing a live. need your own. He ain't that type of guy, but I'm sure Julian will see this, and I'll give him your email. Is that better, Ultra? Porky, have you been married? No, and I'm never getting married. Everybody I see who gets married gets divorced, and they take half. In fact, some of them are that cunning, they take half and they don't marry you. So now I'm a single man. I sleep with 2 dogs on a night time. A toy poodle and a Shih Tzu poodle, cross pug. So now, women weaken legs. You know, my life's a bit of a mess at the moment, but you never know. Favourite film, Porky? Carlito's Way, Sopranos TV series. Although I like Dallas. Every now and then I watch Dallas on YouTube. Is that sad? I think I was fetched up on it as a kid, Dallas. We had no choice in our house. My mum watched it. It used to be on at 9 o'clock or was it 8:10 or something. After Points of View, you used to sit there and Dallas would come on. Oh, so having to sit through that for years, every Wednesday night. But I actually got into it, and I thought J.R. Ewing was a great character, a bit like Tony Soprano. So, Porky, what's your favourite drink? Well, it used to be anything alcoholic, but Guinness, I think, the blackcurrant. But it's now Oasis. You know them Oasis bottles of pop. It's them. But I am partial to Coca-Cola because these pack for them, don't they, at the factory? So there's always pinch full here, and what's them other things that they do as well? Costa, Sunkist, Costa, Coca-Cola. There's another drink as well. The Monster, the tall ones, the Monster ones, they pack them as well. There's always some of them in fridge here. They liven you up, don't they? I like them. It tastes better when they're free as well, don't they? So yeah. What I think of social media, I think it's funny, but not as funny as jail. I think jail's a bit more real life, isn't it? With social media, you can be having conversations with people and you don't know who they are, do you? That's why when I get to end of the month, I've got a new phone number coming because too many people in my phone book and I've took those out. Oh, I've never met. Shouldn't be in my book, should they? Really? So be careful who you get your number out to. Be careful who you're chatting to because a lot of double agents out there. Everybody's got plenty of rattle in comment section, haven't they? Plenty rattle. Keep getting them stick camera and get them on Zoom. Let's have a look at them. All these with plenty rattle, but you don't get that with people on social media, do they? A lot of them hide behind the keyboard. I don't think it's because they're cowards. I think it's because they're just a bit uncomfortable about putting themselves out there and getting stick or being criticised. But you've got to be thick-skinned. I'm pretty thick-skinned. Goes over my head, doesn't it? Me, people can say what they want, can't they, see it on social media, and it's how you take offence to it, isn't it? But take it on chin. That's what I say. You put yourself out there, you've got to take it on chin. Who's best kid you've met or best person you've met in boxing? Who's a fighter? There's loads of nice people in there in boxing. Nearly all boxers. Very respectful. 90% of them. Well, there's loads. There's too many to mention. Obviously, I'm going to say Froch because we've been mates. I think I've had his phone number since he fought Robin Reed. He's still got the same number. He must have a rate deal with his telephone company to keep his number that long. He's been bang on with me. He's very distrusting, Carl. Very, very, very distrusting of people. Clinton Woods. Known Clinton Woods nearly 9 years. He's bang on. Been to his house many times. Been out with him. He's bang on. He don't have teams of people around him, Clinton. He's just happy with his dog. Walks his dog. He's got his gym. He's set up financially. He's all right, Clinton. He's a lovely bloke. I like Clinton, Robin Reed. I like Huey. I tell you, he was a nice kid I've met. First impressions. Wow, what a nice kid. Crawler and Jose Burton. Jose Burton. I went to Amir Khan's gym when Joe Gallagher had it. And I went in there with Mickey Theo. We had a couple of that with Joe. I think my mate Frank were there. And Jose Burton come over and I thought, here we go. Because he's related to John Fury, isn't he? And I thought, ooh, what's going to happen here? Because he's a big lad, isn't he? And he came over. And he was nice as a really, really nice human being. And do you know what? He restored my faith. Because there was somebody else in that gym at the time. And I forgot his second name. Is it Alex whatever? He had a great long name. Alex Dimitrenko or whatever. I don't know. He ran Mick Henderson's shows and he was in there. And he weren't a barrel of laughs. And I thought, I don't see him lasting long here because Joe don't have any divas in there, does he? But Jose Burton, well, bang on, respectful, polite, and he's a credit to his parents. And I hope my kids grow up and they'll be like Jose Burton as regards manners, actual manners. Another kid with manners and a nice kid in there, Callum Johnson, fantastic kid. There's that many, most boxers, 90% of them are very respectful because most of the time they're shattered, aren't they? And very respectful. Natasha Jonas, Savannah, all respectful. Sean Yaxley, Fraser Clark, up there, I've met them, they're nice. There's loads, could go on forever. But yeah, so you get good in all and bad in all walks of life. Hey, listen, Tony Bellew might be a nice kid, all right, but he seems to rub what I stand for up the wrong way. But it's funny because everything that Tony stands for and things that he don't like in life, you know, like people like Eddie Hearn, Eddie Hills, he can't stand people like that with that sort of attitude and how they conduct themselves. But yet, it's hanging out the back of him. So I don't really get that way. Tony, talking pony. But yeah, so Nicky Smedley, he's bang on with me. Chris Smedley's a lovely kid. I get on with them. I'm really close friends with them. If people want to go down there and start getting out your pram, you will come a cropper. I can assure you. But they're nice and respectful with me. Luke Smedley as well. They're bang on. Steppy Bull bang on with me till he started going in with knife. Steppy, you know, next time you ring somebody up, right? Always try, if you're going to slag me off, always remember that I might be there one day and hear everything. So broke my heart. But up until then, I thought he would bang on with me. And I kind of like looked up to him, even though he's a couple of years younger than me. I was like, wow. Because I was learning off him and I thought he were a better boxing man than Dennis. I really did. I thought he were on the ball. And the deal were I was going to learn off him. But you live and learn, don't you? And he ain't my friend now. No, Dave Allen. He's a nice kid as well. I met Dave. I won't have him on channel now. But I met Dave and he would bang on. Lovely kid. He's got a few issues, but he will bang on. But boxing's only sport where everybody can be mates and then fall out, can't they? So, but keep the questions coming. I'm going to do one of these just once a month. I'm just going to pick, like we've done that, 10 or 12 out of the ones that come in. So, all right. So I'm going to scrap all them other ones because they weren't very nice questions. Some of them were vile. I don't want to see pictures of naked black men. So why are you sending stuff like that? You freak. Who sent that? You're a weirdo. I don't want to see that. Or porn and all that. It's a boxing channel and obviously a YouTube channel, and we'll have to have a bit of banter and mix it up a bit. So, all right, that's about it really. It's going to be members videos now for the next couple of days, and then we're taking some time off, spend some time with my dogs. All right, so I'll see you when I see you. You've had 69 videos on YouTube in 14 days. 69 videos. I think I've only got one more to do. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that this week, or I might do it and just put it out later on this month. But 69 in 14 days. This is the 69. So for you unfortunate ones that are not on the members area, you can all watch the rest of the videos on the channel that you haven't seen for this month. Or there's another 2,600 other ones to choose from on YouTube. And we'll get the members ones done now in the next few days. Okie dokie. Need it now, isn't it? What can you do middle of August? Peeing it down. Big shout out to Scott Brunt. Hope you well, Scott. All right, you take care. Booyaka!